right. So, the release comes. I'm gonna assume that at that point, I mean, did you have mixed emotions or were you kind of like, ugh, good? I don't know. What was your reaction to that?
Um, so it was just a more of a shocker than anything because I came off of this super hot 2 weeks. Like we had been like I mean we were me and Tatum and Shotzi we were blowing up as a faction, and it was like we were projected to go to the main roster with this, and me and Tatum had we won the stand and deliver match that we were in. We had a title match with Liv and Raquel. We made an appearance on Raw. We were having title matches at TNA. And we were getting told that we were probably getting called up, and that was where we were going with it. Like we were trying to get you guys up, and so I thought I was getting the call that I'm going to main roster, and yeah, it was the call that I was released. So it was definitely a shock. Like I said, if I would have got that call a year and a half prior, where I was like shit in the bed and fat and sucked, like I would have been like, okay, that makes sense. Like, yeah, fair enough. But they let me go while we were like at this peak, and I'm having all these title matches. I just like, I was just on Raw, like it was insane, and so I was kind of like let down because I wanted to see the group go. I wanted to see what our group was gonna do. I wanted to see what we were capable of and how far we could have went with things. And like we all had so many good ideas that never got to be used. And it just really sucks because I think there was a lot of money that was to be made there that was left on the table. I think there was a lot of cool moments and things that were left on the table with the three of us. So it was kind of disappointing, but there was also the side of me that it was like a little bit of a weight off my shoulders at the same time because it's very hard work working for WWE. It's a grind like no other. You're working damn near 6 days a week, especially in NXT because you're on the NXT schedule, and it's not just at that point that I was at. Like it wasn't just training and gym 4 to 5 days a week and promo classes and TV on Tuesday and then 2 live events on the weekends, but also at any given moment you can get a phone call like, "Hey, you have to fly to Raw tomorrow." And that would happen a lot. Like you would just get calls like, "Hey, you have a flight tomorrow for Raw. You have a match." And you would be like, sometimes you'd be like 3 hours away at like a live event, and it'd be like 9, 10 o'clock at night, and you'd get that call, and you'd be like, "Fuck, I gotta like get home. I gotta like pack. I gotta like." It was stressful. Even when I would go on paid like vacations, and those weren't very few, but they're very far few between because you got to put in a 45-day notice like to go on a vacation, and you only get 10 days a year. But every time I would be on vacation or have a day off, I never could relax because I was like, at any minute I'm gonna get a call, like I have to show up or I have to come in or I have something I got. So you can't ever just like just chill. You're on call 24/7, and like it's a blessing to have that, but it is also a lot of stress to carry. So when I got the call that I was released, it was a little bit of like, oh, holy shit, I don't have to show up at 9 a.m. tomorrow to take bumps. Like I don't have to show up to train every day like clockwork. I don't have to be on call 24/7 like but it's the pros and cons of everything though. There was pros and cons of working with WWE. There's pros and cons of being on the indies, and one of the pros is that I don't have to wake up every day at the ass crack of dawn to bump my ass off and do cardio drills.
Yeah, yeah, no, oh my God, like hearing you say that, I'm like, ooh, I could feel like the sense of relief. But I mean, obviously, you're still working and you're still doing the thing.